Hi, today we are going to discuss from the New Scientist, and the topic we are going to discuss is the end of obesity question mark, and everything you need to know about the next generation of weight loss drugs. There is a great discussion and scientific evidence whether we should have the drugs or not. We are going to find it out more detail. So what this beauty about this magazine is that whenever there is any great topic is being given, so there is a very small citations reference is given in the beginning of the pages, like page number 5, and then you will follow the greater discussion in the later pages, right? Similar in the same thing, same way. So in the page number 5, you can see that watch Weight Watchers, right? In the Weight Watchers, it says that judgments around using the new weight loss drugs are unhelpful. Why it is unhelpful? There is a discussion. So it says that any celebrity with a newly developed medicine, they try to push through that celebrity, right? In this case, the same thing happened. There is a people gets the perception and speculations that this is the secret weapon of their beauty, right? And there is a medicine called semaglutide they have used, and is also called Ozempic. This is mainly meant for to reduce obesity, but through the celebrity it gives the impression that these injections are chiefly a cosmetic treatment, but the celebrity and but the celebrity examples are distraction from their intended use, right? Or from the reality, this is far from the reality. Such treatment have been potential effect and all that, and there is something they call it as this is unwise quick fix, is also called cheating, right? And then furthermore, it also says that the reaction is illogical. Doctor have been wringing their hands for your about the rising the obesity. Unfortunately, it is very difficult for most people to lose weight and keep it off through diet and exercise alone, right? So now let's summarize what we are talking about. First, we are talking about any medicine they are trying to push through celebrity, and then there is also later part of the discussion we also told that and also they are using the effect of media and taking advantage of media to push that medicine. But this is, people tend to think that all the celebrities they are very slim and all that due to the medicine and all that. This has nothing to do with that. That's what we have been talking about it. Furthermore, when the UK minister recently announced that England's health service would be expanding access to the medicine, critics started saying that critics said the government should instead push the change the food industry to make it easier for people to eat healthy and lose weight in a natural way, because these medicine has an adverse impact, right? The trouble is that many governments have tried a range of tactics to reverse the obesity epidemic, from clearer the food labeling to ban on junk food and things like this. Nothing has worked. This is not to say the government should stop trying, but the fact is that even ever to do find an effective dietary nudge is likely to be one of the part of the solution. That's what it says. Furthermore, you will find the discussion now, a little bit more detailed discussion is there in page number 32. When you say obesity, this is the main cause. See that the whole page, only one image is being given that conveys the deeper meaning. And what I also like it is that if you look at the front page, right? So there is a fat guy, and then there is a slim guy. So the fat guy trying to become a slim guy, but in the back end you can find that there is a deeper meaning in it, right? So, and in that process you also have so many risks to it, right? This also comes along with the adverse impact and effects and all that. That's what it talks about, that the shadow of the effect and all that, right? So now we are going to talk about the end of obesity, and now we're going to quickly talk about the little bit of the stat around that obesity and all that, right? So it is, and as I said that in the beginning of the author tries to bring a point that actually any medicine they want initially it doesn't get attention, right? So it has to push through the celebrity media and things like this, right? And this is also happened to the same thing. There is a medicine this which I talked about, semaglutide, the drug to treat that diabetes, type 2 diabetes, around the decade, but they have used it, they rebrand it, and then they have used the same medicine for obesity. Now the sad reality of that is that, so we are also indirectly pushing that the obesity, as well as we are also pushing the type 2 diabetes also as well, right? So and then it further talks about it actually. So it says that two-third of adults in US and UK, two-third, very greater percentage, right? Two-third of adults in the US and UK have obesity or overweight. The same pattern obesity seen in many low and middle income countries were shifting to Western lifestyle, and then even the small countries, and they're also shifting towards that overweight and rising everywhere and all that. Okay. So and then there is a quote. We may know we may know be at the one point where the obesity trends start going backwards and all. That's what it says that. And then it also says that rainy. There are many contributors. One of the thing is that the income and high fat, high sugar, high processed food, and all that is the main reason for the obesity. When you control it, it's good to control everything, right? Doctor may not agree the causes of obesity, but because it also has an effect on genetic factors and so on. But they do agree, and it's in alarming consequences. Why it's alarming consequences? Being overweight predisposes the multitude of other health problems, right? Ranging from heart attack to worn out hips and knees and fatty livers and asthma and so on and so forth, right? This is the discussion, and this shouldn't be surprising considering that weight control is so hard at individual level, but it can be done. Only thing is you have to, this is the main part which I wanted to discuss in this one. It says that it is more of a lifestyle. When you slightly adjust your food habit, everything, automatically obesity can be controlled more healthy, in a healthy way, rather than you need to consume the medicine as such. So furthermore, it also says about further discussion is happening here, and it says there is something called other medicine is also been happened, but what it also happens is that this is the main part. So when you try to push the other medicine, that they call it as GLP range one, it affects triggering the release of insulin in the body, right, which helpful for treating the diabetes, right, but also slowing the food passage through the gut. The guts trying to have the less, the appetite gets low and all that, which lead to feeling full or acting on the brain to suppress appetite. See now that medicine has tend to have more other adverse impact as such. So these injections are no magic wand. People still need to try it. To instead of trying the healthy food, they are trying to use the medicine. The drugs take away the drive to eat. They are very effective. That's what it talks about it. Yeah. And then this is the discussion we talked about. And healthy habit are the very effective way to manage the obesity and all that, right? There's a cheaper option also. It talks about, right? This also says that keeping it off. So mainly junk foods, everything we can try to avoid and all that. This is particularly talks about, right? And then furthermore, it also says that actually, like, there is the same thing. Now there is a great discussion which I will be covering in the upcoming videos also as well. So they call it as actually BMA and the obesity is not correlated. It's not strongly correlated. In some cases it may be correlated, but in some cases not be correlated. So that obesity topic, when you say obesity, the other coin, the other side of the coin is that BMI, right? So how much BMI we have, right? Body mass index, right? Overweight, BMI may not be so bad, and then it gives scientific evidences that how we should have and all that, right? So this is yet another discussion we are going to do. This is the in correlation with what we talked about obesity. So to make the story short, all we need to do is that eat healthy, avoid junk foods, and avoid the medicine. And if celebrity uses any medicine for some purpose, it is just a media. They may not be using it actually, right? So try to use a healthy food. Thereby we can control and lead the healthy life. I hope you find it useful, and we can catch up with another topic called overweight. BMI may not be so bad. Thank you so much.